Morning. This is the 5th climb of this tour and the 98th climb of the 343 commitment. This one is for brother Lee Fehling, ages 235, Brooklyn, and the Bed-Stuy. They were also known as the Monroe 6. Taking our brother to the top so he can join all the rest that have already gotten there. The year is almost over. Tomorrow I come in for a 72, and I'll be taking the last two brothers up to complete 2016 with the 100 brothers vertical. That's the goal, and I'm almost there right now. So this one is to pay honor and respect to brother Lee Fehling from engine 235, the Bed-Stuy, for his sacrifice made 9/11/2001. We climb to finish the footsteps of those who've gone before us, the fallen 343. Once we get the first vertical, which will be in just a moment, it's on to the top. Here we go. Taking Lee Fehling, engine 235, the 98th brother, to the symbolic top of the tower. Brother Lee Fehling leaves behind his wife Danielle and daughters Caitlin, Morgan Lee, and Megan Lee. Your husband and father will never be forgotten. He will always be remembered and carried forth for years and years to come. That's why we climb, to keep our brothers in our memories. The one thing I found out with Lee Fehling, like several of the other brothers before him, he was on both sides. He worked New York PD for 5 years before moving over to the fire department. He played several musical instruments, but more than anything else, he loved the bagpipes. So he played the bagpipes with the American Legion out of Long Island. And when he was on break, he would play what was called a changer, which was kind of like a little flute oriented towards bagpipes. So he would be able to practice. It was said he was a pretty good practical joker also, and it was hard to play the bagpipes, especially when all you were doing was cracking up laughing because of some of the jokes that he ended up pulling. So to our brother, who was not only a firefighter, but a New York City police officer for 5 years, we pay honor and respect we climb, taking him to the symbolic top of the tower, the 110. This is now the 5th climb of this tour, and the 98th brother being carried vertical, just too shy of 100 in 2016. That's a big goal, but now it's right around the corner. Tomorrow, it's going to finish and start anew in 2017, counting down from 243 brothers. But this is to remember the sacrifice made 9/11/2001 so that others could live. Second vertical. This climb is dedicated to the FDNY, both off and on the line, to the eye of Bed-Stuy, and the 235 out of Brooklyn, and to his wife Danielle, and 3 daughters, Caitlin, Morgan Lee, and Megan Lee. Our brother, your husband, and your father will never be forgotten. His legacy will always carry forward in our hearts, in our minds, and I wear them on my right arm where I have the 343 with me always. This is something that we as the fire service cannot allow to be forgotten. Each brother is more than a picture, more than a badge number, more than a name on a wall or a memorial. Every brother left behind a legacy and a story to tell. And that happens with every climb of the 343 commitment. The stories are told. So this is the story for Brother Lee Fehling into 235, Brooklyn's eye of Bed-Stuy. Almost complete with the second vertical. This climb is for Brother Lee Fehling into 235, the eye of Bed-Stuy, also known as being part of the Monroe 6. Lee responded 9/11/2001 on Ninja 235. Got to work immediately in a rescue effort, the greatest rescue effort in the United States history, where upwards of 25,000 were saved. This is something that we will never forget. 343 brothers lost their lives in a search and rescue effort so that others could live. Our brother was not only a firefighter, but a New York City police officer for 5 years. One thing I found interesting, before 9/11, at the eye of Bed-Stuy into 235, Brother Fehling was creating a memorial table to those firefighters that were lost out of that station. It was going to have each shield painted or emblazoned onto the memorial table. And the article said that the brothers at 235 finished it up and ended up adding Brother Lee Fehling's shield onto that table. So this is to pay honor and respect to our brother who gave the ultimate sacrifice on 9/11/2001 so that others could live. We're now on the third vertical of 7. I'm moving forward. This is now the 5th climb of this tour in 98. Brother carried vertical. So we're closer than ever to the 2016 goal of 100 brothers at the top. So our brother who left behind his wife Danielle and 3 daughters, Caitlin, Morgan Lee, and Megan Lee. He will never be forgotten. His legacy will carry forth for years and years to come. So now we just finished the third vertical of 7 for Brother Lee Fehling at the 235 Bed-Stuy, the Monroe 6. .235 is located in the Bedford-Stuyvesant area of Brooklyn, which is known to be a very poor area. This climb is to let his brothers know that he will never be forgotten. The 343 will all reach the top. Not a single one left unaccounted. From rookie, probationary firefighter, all the way to a commissioner. Everybody will go up to the symbolic 110 to the top of the tower. And we're getting there each and every climb. I believe from what I was looking at, I've got one more brother later in the climbs, and into 235 the Bed-Stuy will be accounted for. One whole unit together. Chiofalo, Lieutenant Bates, Fehling, and a few other brothers that have already been climbed for. So now we're on the 4th vertical. So this climb is dedicated to the FDNY, stopping on the line, to the NYPD, their brother, will never be forgotten. His service to the citizens of New York will never be forgotten. To his wife Danielle and 3 daughters, Caitlin, Morgan Lee, and Megan Lee. Your father and his legacy and story will carry forth for years and years to come. This is the 343 commitment climb for Lee Fehling into E235, the Bed-Stuy out of Brooklyn. It was said that he took the test for both PD and fire at the same time. And he was picked up by PD initially, to which he served 5 years as a police officer before transitioning over to FDNY. This is to pay honor and respect to his service to the citizens of the city of New York. To his artistic talent, playing the bagpipes with the American Legion on Long Island. This is so he will never be forgotten. We're now over the halfway point for this climb for Brother Lee Fehling. It's around the average, 1730, 1740, somewhere in there. Our brother will never be forgotten. His story left behind is going to carry forth. I was reading into one thing that said I guess he pranked his mom pretty good, or a family member, calling in as a official from, I believe it was Nassau County, telling her that her garage was out of zoning, and he was known for pretty much keeping a lively nature within himself, always loving to get a quick prank in, and that's one thing that was said is missed of him being gone, that he could always make a room laugh. So this is to his legacy left behind. We're on the 5th vertical now of 7. For Brother Lee Fehling, into E235, the Bed-Stuy. This climb is the 5th climb of this tour, and the last brother going vertical right now for the finish of this tour. I'll be back tomorrow to get in climbs 99 and 100 and be able to start off the new year right, counting down from 243 brothers still left to carry vertical. It's only been a little under or around 5 months since the 343 commitment started. And I can't believe it's already coming up on 100 brothers carried vertical. This is something that I never expected to happen like it has. Almost a third or so in the hundreds will be complete tomorrow evening. This is done, so our brothers are never forgotten. So their stories and legacies are carried forward, so their family knows that we will never forget the sacrifice that was made on 9/11/2001. It's just the way it is. So now we're finished the 5th of 7 verticals for Lee Fehling at the 235 Brooklyn, the Bed-Stuy, part of the Monroe 6. These last 2 verticals are going to require a little digging, because this is now the 5th of the climbs for this tour. I'll be back tomorrow to continue. Our work is 72 starting tomorrow. So New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and the day after, our brothers will be going vertical. This is a commitment, a long-term journey to which every single brother is accounted for. No one will be left behind. Every brother will carry forth to the symbolic 110, the top of the towers. And this right now is for Brother Lee Fehling. This is his memorial climb. The 98th brother going vertical. I still can't believe it's already 98. Almost to the 100 tomorrow. This is an endeavor unlike anything I've ever tried before or attempted. This is for honor and respect. This is now the 6th out of 7 verticals for Brother Lee Fehling at the 235 Brooklyn out of the Ohio Bed-Stuy Stuyvesant area. Brother Lee Fehling is the 5th brother carried to the top of 235 of the Monroe 6. He left behind his wife Danielle and his daughters Caitlin, Morgan Lee, and Megan Lee. To them I say, your husband and your father will never be forgotten. His legacy as a New York City police officer and a firefighter with the FDNY will carry forth for years and years to come. As this is a commitment made to always remember and never forget. The United States as a nation may try to forget what happened on 9/11/2001, but the brother and sisterhood of fire will never, ever allow that to occur. That's why we climb every year, and 9/11 memorial climbs. And that's why the creation of the 343 commitment, so that our brothers will never be forgotten. And now we're coming down to the last 2 seconds of the 6th vertical. For Lee Fehling, it's E235. Brooklyn's Bed-Stuy. 98th brother, very vertical. Goal tomorrow is 100 before end of 2016. The 4th milestone will be achieved. What a way to end an old year and begin a new one. By carrying 100 brothers vertical before it's over, and having 243 to carry into 2017. This is the 343 commitment, a journey and reflection to never forget our brothers lost. The 343 followed. But not only our brothers lost, the brothers and sisters from fire, police, law enforcement, federal agencies, USAR, everyone who came after, even to the ordinary citizen who worked the pile at ground zero to recover and bring closure, that you will never be forgotten. This is the last vertical of the 343 commitment. For Lee Fehling and the 235, the Bed-Stuy. Pushing it to the very top. On this, the 5th climb of this tour. Each brother accounted for. Each brother carried vertical. And this one right now is for Brother Lee Fehling. And the 235, the Bed-Stuy, out of Brooklyn, for his 5 years. 5 years of service to the citizens of New York as a police officer, to his time in the FDNY, for his musical talents, of being able to play the chanter and the bagpipes, to his legacy left behind in his family, to his wife Danielle and daughters Caitlin, Morgan, and Megan Lee. He will never be forgotten. This last vertical is almost complete. For Brother Fehling and the 235, by Bed-Stuy, out of Brooklyn. This is the last few floors get Brother Fehling to the very top. This is to always remember and carry forward his legacy as both a police officer and firefighter, his family left behind, and so that he does not become another picture on a wall, name on a memorial, or badge number. Our brother has a story, and this was his. Each brother carried vertical to the top of the symbolic 110. Today's another day. If you wake up breathing, it's another day to get out there and make a difference. This is our opportunity. Why wait? If you see something you can be changed with, be the change that others seek. Make this upcoming 2017 the best year yet for service to our communities. Make it the greatest chance of making a difference, because that's why we took the oath. That's why we're here, to protect and honor our communities. And this is exactly why we do what we do. To make a difference. And one day, it may come down to the point so that others can live, that you yourself will have to make that choice. But remember, this is what we do. This is why we chose to be public servants. Think and act. 2017 is right around the corner. 2017 is a brand spanking new year that we're given, and many opportunities that will follow. This is almost a complete climb for Brother Lee Fehling into E235, Brooklyn's Bed-Stuy. This is his last floor to the top, symbolic 110. On row 6, almost there. Brother Lee Fehling, engine 235. It's been my honor. Brother Fehling, rest easy, we got it from here. It's his wife Danielle and his daughters Caitlin, Morgan and Megan Lee. Your father will never be forgotten.